Ladies, Dede here, and welcome back to the GrunEule Tarot channel. And today I'm going to be taking a hands-on review of the Melanated and / Afrocentric decks in my collection. I think I've found all of them, but maybe not. But this best I could pull because room and brain power was a little limited. So a little bit about me. I'm your host on this channel, and I am a retired disabled stroke survivor, and I've been hands-on with tarot since 1986. And so let's get right into the cards. Here I have cards that I've pulled from the two DustIIOnyx decks that I have in my collection. We have the pocket edition and the full art or full-size art edition. I don't know what to call it. That's what I call it. This big one. So the DustIIOnyx bodywork is by Courtney Alexander, and I love the depth she gets in this media, and the photography of the media is really satisfying to me. So the large full color guidebook here is actually the glossiness of the pages helps me identify things that I'm looking at. Sometimes it helps my eyes see a little better. The little guidebook in the pocket edition has identical awakened and dormant keywords for each card. So the keywords are the same in the little white book versus the full-size guidebook. What you have in the full-size versus the little one is the stories and the inspirations that the creator was inspired by to create the art. Both these decks have a matte gold gilded edges. And for the way my eye condition is, I'm finding matte cards are harder and harder for me to read. And that's my physical limitations, and I'm just really enjoying shuffling these decks. But they are really quality thick cardstock with a matte lamination. And it's got gold foil card titles. I mean, all the production is just elite. It's my challenge to read with these. So once I pull a card, I use the full-size guidebook to actually see the card. So today, this was my morning poll. We have good, better, best cards. Good was 5 of coins. There's the bigger one. So they lean heavily into RWS. So like in the 5 of pence, you have the stained glass from the church window and the subjects down below. Here's the 7 of blades. I mean, you have these figures, but you don't know if they are the bad guys that the good guy is getting one up on, or if they are the good guys that the bad guy is ripping off their swords and their chances to defend themselves. And so that was good, better, and best. We got the Ace of Gourds. Gourds is water carrying. It's good. You can be dried and used to carry water. So like this little blue next to the eye, it's really hard for me to see. I didn't see it. So the full-size art has like these gel effects, and the pocket size is just straight matte. But the matte basis makes it really hard for me to see for some reason. I don't know. Not a doctor. I just work around how my disabilities inhibited me. So that is my first thoughts. I love the backs of these cards. I love the fact that they have no gel. They're not embossed. They're not anything but lovely logo. So my good, better, best. Not the best set of 5 of coins. That's kind of a pitiful card for good. 7 of blades. That's also pitiful for better. How do you go from 5 of coins to 7 of blades? That's not an improvement and best. We got the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Gourds. So finally the best makes sense. Ace of Gourds. There you've got the edging. These are very rigid. Both sizes. I highly worry about shuffling, and shuffling is part of my connection process. It's also part of my physical therapy. So that's that deck. Anyway, something neat with the pocket size. You have a glossy black camera selfie, black scrying card. So I really love that feature being in the pocket size. And the keyword booklet fits right in. So when I'm in a time crunch, I can grab this and have a full experience without having to go find this on the shelf. Okay. Deck number 1, 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 DustIIOnyx. This, I love the gold lame bag it came with. This is the reprinting, second AfroTarot. And this deck, the art is so compelling to me. And we have a keyword guidebook, a little Z-fold. Is that a gate? No, that's a Z-fold. So we have keywords. Look at the moon faces. Compelling art. So compelling. I actually saw this deck being used in a reading on YouTube. Somebody was doing like a general reading for the week. Look at that. And it was, I'll find the card that caught my attention. And that person who was shuffling was using a super well utilized, loved, extremely battered. And I saw this card. And I searched. This deck was no longer available by the time I saw it. And it took me a year, maybe a year and a quarter. Look at the star. It's so. And we have green in Ouroboros on 2 of Pence. So my style. And Fool. So with the Ace of Cups here, you can get a sense of that this is kind of a RWS influenced in its depiction. And then it has culture impact. I mean, so, look at that gaze. So this is newer to my collection, but it was a deck that I had to wait for the creator to have a reprint. The gilding is a little sharp, but it does shuffle really nice. And it's the right combination of lamination that I can see the cards. Unlike the 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 deck, this has enough reflectiveness. It's not a glaring glossy. Look at the content, and I bet that's not right. Look at the expression on this person's face. It's so, it's like, yes. So good. So that is the AfroTarot by 𝐏𝐥𝐬𝐬𝐭. Newer to me, but so nice. This is the Hoodoo Tarot deck that I've been working through. I'm about halfway. There it counts. I've journaled and researched this side. So that's the majors, the quartz, and up through the twos. So I've researched and journaled that half, this half. These are numerically 3 to 10 in all 4 suits. So this is still in my deep season. I'm still in a deep season with that half the deck. AfroAvatar. A few years ago, I don't know, it could have been 7 years ago, with the way my memory works, I had watched part of the animated Avatar cartoon, like a season or a season and a half, and I, at some point on Etsy, stumbled across this deck, AfroAvatar Tarot, and the creators are coloredafros.com. So we have the gilding on this kind of gilding. After you shuffle it and wipe it down a few times, it doesn't shed glitter everywhere, but it also is softer than the chrome, really bright ones. Softer. So this has a Z-fold keyword list. It's not in order, but I can show it. So Avatar, I was surprised. This is what I would consider a fan deck. A fandom kind of deck. And the creator really put themselves into the scenes and the characters. Ace of Pence, always one of my favorite cards. Here's the Fool. There's the Star from the Frozen prison. Oh yeah, this is definitely what I would consider a fandom deck. But it's really well done. I appreciate the art and the style, holding consistent. And it is done in a RWS style. It does occasionally lean a little pippish, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind pips. And, of course, hula. Here we have the Knight of Pence on an armored camel. Not a camel. It's that other chimeric creature. So good. And this is lovely. So lovely. Here we go. Whee! This deck just makes me happy. And I fully intend in the next season to finish watching the animation and the live action airbenders. Or avatars. So yeah, I thoroughly appreciate that deck. Okay, we've got a Tarot by Krystal banner. And this creator is something tinkles in my brain that says she's inside or higher education insider. Don't quote me. So there's the ISBN if you want to track it down. I believe it was 2020 or 2019 when I found this creator. Well, this says 2018, so maybe I was using it in 2019 or 2020. Because 2018 I was traveling all over. So yeah, we have a little white book. We have upright, reversed, and symbols pulled out. The word Dubai pops out for my eyes. And these are, have one of those special iridescent gildings. It's a little sharp. This is what I was talking about. The ones that look like they're glittery, they don't hurt my hands so much. And this, and we have the gloss, but with the right angle, it's all good. And it's pippish, and I don't hate it. I thoroughly enjoy it. Password. Banner on a trombone. That's not a trombone. It's some kind of bugle. Herald bugle thing. Green, not a red solo cup, but we got green and blue. So here we go. Key 13, that's death. And here's the Empress. Oh, so pretty. Queen of Swords. I love this darkness. I love this. Here's a reminder that it is a take on a RWS. It's not minimalist, nor is it brutalist, but it is somewhere in that. Like if minimalist and brutalist are tier 0, this would be like tier 1 or 2 for the minimalist Knight of Cups. Lovely lovers. Inception. A King of Cups on a King of Cups. We have the rainbow of the solo cups. The 80s wants its belt back. Just kidding. I think I had one like that. Page of Swords. More Inception, the Queen of Hearts on the Queen of Cups. So good. So good. Really nice. So that is the Kalidedope. Not kaleidoscope. The Kalidedope. Kaleida. Color and Culture is this, and that's the back. Color and Culture. Such a good deck. I have a few more decks by this creator. This is I think this is a Love Oracle. Price of Love. I mean, social commentary throughout these decks. I think it's kind of ingenious. In the symbols and metaphors, we have some marble backs. Guidebook has like a comment on consumerism. You have the swipe and Oracle, Price of Love Oracle. So this looks like it's 48 cards. And we have not silver or gold or iridescent. This is gold iridescent edging. And it has a really kind of satin finish, so it has some light, but it's not glary. Forgiveness. Triggered. Bangs. I mean, you can't get more modern than the word triggered and how it's used these days. We got some ego, we got fate, white flag, surrender, the wild card, hands on a clock, but no clock. I mean, symbolic. Two flames merging in reciprocity. Dead end. Really, here's a heartline connection. We have codependency. Deja vu, we're looking at a scratched CD or DVD. Manipulation, puppet master. And this is number 15. It is intentionally number 15 for the tie-in to the devil. We've got boundaries. Love, solitude, mirroring, oh, so pretty. Trapped. Confusion, and this like a signal pattern or a that word I can't say anymore. Moire, M-O-I-R-E, with a French accent. Growth on tiger lilies. Grief and sadness, wilted rose, so good. Redacted, social commentary. Divine timing, robotic. Synchronicity, so good. Money versus love. A contract. Euphoria. Know your worth. Isn't that clever? Healing. Connect the dots. Unfinished. So good. Head into real. Drama. I remember a few years ago looking up how to pronounce this. I'm going to give it a shot. Sudade. But I don't remember what the word meant, but I know I looked it up at the time because it fascinated me. That was a new to me word. So that's the Krystal banner. Price of Love. Here's a 2020 Oracle. So the backs are that test pattern look. These have copper rolled pink rose gold edges. Chromed. Guidebook here is full color. So this is the majors only. Let's see if it's in order. Got the Fool, Magician, High Priestess, the Empress. See, it's clever, symbolic, and it's almost deconstructed. Breaking news: the Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Compass. I love the footer on all of these say breaking news. Hangman, sensitive content. This Hangman, key 12, is one of those cards that ranks right up with the Devil in Enduring Delta Tarot. That Devil card is terrifying, and this is too. The end is here. Temperance, the Devil. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Oh, look at this flag. Oh, that hurts so much. We take the flag very serious in this house. World. And the 5th dimension, we hit the Infinity card. So yeah, this is so neat. I don't have a lot of major only decks, but this is one that's going to stick around. And here I have alternate cards or an expansion pack. One of these is open, this one is unopened. I'll set that aside so I don't screw that up. This has been opened. This is an expansion pack. I'm trying to open this up. Ugh. I don't remember what these are. There's the Hermit again. Justice. I wonder if this is for a flip-flop on those. We have the Tower and flag. Or maybe they're already in my deck. I don't remember. So that's like an alternate pack. Okay. All OG Kalidedope. Krystal banner. Did some really creative work. You can go to Kalidedope.com and check out all of our work. We have all the astrology and zodiac icons on backs. We have another Z-fold brochure. Now this gilding is iridescent colored gilding. We have almost all dark cards, and we've got some white cards. We've got gray cards. I don't remember the breakdown, but we have conjunction, union keywords, opposition, confrontation, potential. It's for the sextile, the square, and the trine. So these are the more of the angles on your chart. Maybe that says. So we have the planets, and then we have the zodiac, and then we have the house cards. Those are the aspects. That's what they're called. So these are the zodiac cards. So we have Capricorn. We have two versions here. This one doesn't have the foil, and the keywords are, maybe there's a typo. I don't remember. So it was like an error card. Aquarius, the diplomat, the dreamer, the competitor, and Aries, Taurus, connoisseur, investigator for Gemini, Cancer, caretaker, Leo, showstopper, Virgo, perfectionist, mediator here for the Libra, and we have another correction card. Scorpio, enigma, yes I am, thank you very much. Sag, and put that in the stack. Here's the sun. So the black cards have some of them. So the planet cards have iridescent freckles, glittery freckles. We've got the sun, Mercury, Venus. We're working our way out from the sun, the moon, Earth here for lessons, Mars, ambition, Jupiter, abundance, Saturn, discipline, breakthrough for Uranus, Neptune, mystery, Pluto, renewal. And I love that she went ahead and included Pluto. And here we have some of the asteroids. We have Vesta, Juno, Chiron. We have the Lilith, a comet, a south and north node for karma and fate. It's very good. And it's is it clip-arty? It's nostalgic for me. And the continuing the commentary on self, glamour and beauty, consumerism, and capitalism, communication, home. Ironic, pleasure card, work. We've all been there. Partnerships, transformation, 8th house. Not pleasure, but transformation. Learning, 9th house. Status in the 10th, community 11th, and subconscious in the 12th. We have one of those optical illusion patterns. So that is the astrology deck by Krystal Banner. Fun, and it's useful. I really appreciate her work. Okay. 3 more creators, 4 decks. We have Abiola Abrams in this African Goddess or Goddess Rising Oracle. I remember thinking and saying that this creator gives me a sense that she walks into a room and she's like one of the smartest people in that room. She's just elite. The way, my perception of her. We have a guidebook, paragraph and keywords, and guidance, and how to apply the practice. Interesting effect in the box. It's this ripple, water ripple, shadow. These are not in order, so I'll show you the backs. So good. I'm not gonna flip through all of these last ones. So beautiful, this art. I wish I could color this well, because I would love to make a coloring book page of this. We have Tenet here. Lush. Seven Sisters. I remember trying to read up about the historical connections with that card. Same with Marie Laveau. And same with Aunt Nancy. Because Aunt Nancy comes up in the Hoodoo Tarot also. Our lovely Maud. Amiwada. So this spans quite a few of what I would consider pantheons. Because we've got Medusa in here, we've got Sekhmet in here. We have Yamaya. And that is so lovely. Here we have Oya. Here we have Nefertiti. This headpiece and this silhouette, the silhouette of this divine being is so iconically recognizable, even in America for me. So that is the African Goddess Rising. Abiola Abrams on the creation of that deck is so So good. Okay, we have a tarot and an oracle set. The AfroGoddess set here. These bags are a little tight. Which are little, they actually inhibit how often I grab for this because they're hard for me to get off and back on. It's like a mini roadblock. Hiccup, oh no. So we have the Andrea Furtick. And she's the artist and the creator. So we have a text-only guidebook, but it gets everything done. Timing and on. It's really intriguing. Magnetic boxes. So the backs, I'll try to get this on. They are glossy, and they have this pattern. And they have a unpatterned gloss of the African continent. So you get the sense of that, plus this lovely ombre. Oh, I want to say these are brief and to the point oracles, but I also think that they are close to a Lenormand set. We have the whip, we have the bouquet, the rider, mice, the god for the male, the sun, tree, stork, snake, the letter, house, fish, cross, bear, the dog, clouds, goddess for the woman, the book. Look at that card. I mean, it's so good. The key, crossroads, the ship. Like, wow. The Ankh. Look at the elements as the Ankh. So neat. Which I haven't researched yet. Is there elemental connections really to the parts of the Ankh? I haven't read about Ankhs in that fashion at all ever, so I don't know, but that's fascinating. We have the bird, the child, the tower, fox. In this case, it's the black fox. We have the moon, garden, star, the lily. See, these are so neat. And we go on to the tarot. Just like the oracle, we have the guidebook, and it's just text. It's to the point, making more room for precious text. Because text is hard to come by. Sometimes you get 2 pictures for a card, a mini and a full page. When I have the deck, I don't really need that. I'm not doing big bibliomancy with those. So the backs are the black. Same, but not the pastel with gradient. We have the sun here. The little work, formulas and such in the rays. Nine of Cups. Hierophant. Justice. So good. Four of Cups. This particular card takes us a step away from RWS. She's not bored. She is mindful. At rest. Six of Wands. And here we have a Nine of Wands. I'm like, yes. Yes, yes, double yes. Here we come across the Chariot. I didn't say, these have matte gold, they're matte-ish. There's a little bit of glitter, but not a lot. Matte-ish. We have the Moon, parting. Everything you need is in that card image. Okay, and here we have the Five of Swords. So that is the AfroGoddess Tarot. And the AfroGoddess Oracle by creator is Andrea Furtick. Excellent work. Great body work. And newer to my collection, the last 2 or 3 years, I've got the Tazama. And this is a mass market. And still the production is out of this world. Like right there, the embossing, I just realized it's a dent in the gold foil from the snap on the bag. I was thinking it was like an infinity sign, but no, that's my mistake. It's just dent. So we have a guidebook and a deck. Here's the inside of the box. You can pause and zoom and read that if you so choose. Here's the back of the box. Here's the back of the deck. It's reversible and classy. We have the black and we have a matte gold and shiny gold foil. So classy. And we have that matte, not matte, matte, not matte, matte, not flat. So there is a little bit of glitter feedback on that gilding, and the color palette on this deck is so up my alley. And you have foil halos, and the foil is iridescent. Really, production 10 out of 10. So you can see more of the color palette there. Pentacles being orange, cups blue, wands green, and Empress. That's a gold Empress. Swords also gold. Strength. Five of Pentacles is usually one of the cards that I look at to see if I really connect to a deck. And that is so interesting. Body postures. Death here. I struggle with this Emperor. I have. The Devil here. And we have Justice. So that is kind of a chartreuse green. Not olivey. That's a muted purple background versus the blue here. So you have a couple different blues. So we have purple, navy, lighter blue, cerulean kind of, and a green. More chartreuse. So this is a deck that I have worked with. When I say work, I have journaled through this deck in my work to understand it, like a deep season. This deck, the stock is really nice. With my disabilities, it's harder to shuffle for me, and I'm worried about breaking that one. I did a video about the color of fire and flames and associated them to the card backgrounds. Because to me, this deck was a little bit of a creative fire. And it definitely associated to the fire element, elemental fire. And I did research associating the colors to minerals. Purple is potassium. Lithium is pink. So I did research about the color of flames and went into this whole thing. But yeah, this deck is production 10 out of 10 and useful and readable. And that's the Tazama African Tarot. Be happy, healthy, with something new when you are taking a look at all of these creators and the decks that they created. This is my Melanated and Afrocentric tarot collection. Ciao. Peace out.